Then it is time for scores.
All right.
It's been a little while since we've placed it on the ranking, and I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say. So we will, as usual, start with Micah. What score would you give Fantastic Four?
Well, I would immediately, when I put it on my ranking, I was like, was it really a 7 or was it around a 7? I was thinking around a 7. So I was thinking, was it better than Blade? All right, was it worse than X-Men? Kind of in the middle there. So I think we got to give a 7.
A 7.
Solid 7.
Solid 7.
Solid 7. I thought it was better than Blade. Not as good as X-Men. I think that X-Men had some better fight scenes, better jokes and stuff. But overall, I think it was more cohesive of it was more entertaining than Blade 1. Yeah, that's about all I got to say about it.
Okay.
Just overall, pretty good movie.
Okay. All right. Ethan?
Yeah, so for me on my ranking, there's a big gap right in the middle. And I think somewhere in there is where Fantastic Four would fall. I definitely don't think it's better than Blade. I think Blade is one of the best surprises we've had on this watch through. I really enjoyed Blade. And I didn't hate this movie. I love the family dynamic. I love all the casting. I love all the costumes. I like a lot of these characters and what they do. It's just some of the writing and some of the character moments don't really work as well. So I think I'm liking putting this at a 6 right now.
6. Okay.
6,
all right.
Yeah. So definitely in the top half of what we've seen, but it's not spectacular.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna say it right out of the gate. I'm gonna meet you boys right in the middle and give it a 6.5.
6.5.
That's what I would give this.
Just as good as X-Men for you?
Just as good. Is that what I gave X-Men? Yeah. Honestly,
Okay. Yeah.
really.
I'm happy with the 6.5.
Yeah. And that would average out to a 6.5. Yeah, it's not the greatest movie ever, but it's not the worst movie ever either.
Yeah.
It's definitely not 5. There's a lot that this movie gets right, and there is a good movie here, but it just doesn't get there. Maybe the 2 hour and 4 minute cut is spectacular. That's not what I've heard, but this does get a lot right. We talked about Johnny Storm. We talked about Ben Grimm, and how they were really standout. Ioan Gruffudd, he was great as Mr. Fantastic, and Susan Storm, as much as she, wasn't really character development as far as her character goes, she wasn't bad either. And I think that Doom was, his script wasn't the greatest at all. But overall, it's just a very harmless movie, as you said at the very start of this podcast, Micah. So a 6.5 is Fantastic Four. Thanks for watching, guys. And please let us know what you thought of the film down below in the comments. If you like that review, we've got a ton more just like it on the channel, so go check those out. As we said, we're going to be reviewing and ranking every single Marvel film that was ever put to the big screen, and we do that every week on our podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, Multiverse Monologues. Go check that out if you'd like our full thoughts, as these clips are just a portion of some of the excellent discussions we have about these films. Link is in the description down below. Follow the Instagram Multiverse Monologues, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Otherwise, thanks again for watching, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.